Would you be willing to stand by me in a press conference or in an individual interview and talk about this issue that is larger than Austin at this point? God rest the beautiful young man's soul that would have been one of our strongest voices if he was still alive today.
Are you done?
Yes, I am, sir.
Okay, my turn to speak. You are part of the fucking problem, my friend. You're trying to create more race divide than bridging the gap. I do not condone anything you do. You do not have any fucking...
That's called white guilt.
No, let it talk.
My son, let me finish. I give you your time. You take my son's face off your website. I am not associated with you.
You're creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness, sir.
Thanks.
You are creating more Austin Metcalfs with your
Black man here,
weakness.
you are being weak. I gotta be honest with you about that, sir.
You're being weak.
I feel like slapping a nigga today. Oh, oh, oh. I feel like slapping a nigga today. Oh, oh, oh. I feel like slapping a nigga today. Oh, oh, oh. I really know if this is my last time, but what I know is I'm feeling just fine. My life is like a red carpet, and I'm feeling like the richest millionaire. This is my local mayor, and I'm the biggest star around here.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. More importantly, you saw the link, man. I don't know who this dumb dude is. Here's my issue. You have a rally, White Lives Matter rally, for your agenda. Your agenda, not Austin Metcalf's parents' agenda. Your personal agenda doesn't go to where you planned it, right? You wind up talking to Austin Metcalf's father, and he tells you, "I'm not what you doing," and you and some other clown proceed to tell that man he's being weak. Now, before I even get to the racial part, just me as a parent, as a father, as a man, you lucky that man got other kids, because I promise you, if he didn't, he have a reason to get you and the other little moist clown over there. That's, yeah, you're being weak, sir. Because I promise you, that's disrespect on the highest level. And I'm gonna just say it like this: y'all don't seem like y'all built like that. Like y'all really want problems. Y'all some backstabbing snakes, rats, and talkers. Y'all ain't really with that action. And in all honesty, I know this whole thing has become racial, but you for that, oh man, if I see you, I might stomp you out. And you can say it's racial all you want to, but you're gonna get stomped out. That's just bad. Let me pivot to the racial part. You white supremacists, white nationalists, white racists, y'all lose white people every day. Y'all lose white people from your nationalist cause, your racist cause, your supremacist cause. Y'all lose them every day. Y'all been losing them every day for a very long time now. And you know why? Because of all of your race baiting in all these racial situations. Because you've had plenty of people who have found themselves on a tragic side of life, whether it be themselves or their family members, their friends, their children, and then it dawns on them, oh, this is what the black people have been talking about. See, there have been plenty of stories on YouTube for years, because I've been making YouTube videos for over a decade. White guys essaying young white girls on college campuses and just out in life. And they get to court and, no, he's a white guy. No, it's okay. He just made a mistake. And it's been numerous times when I've seen the families, the father, the mother, the aunts, the uncles, sitting in the court after the acquittal, and evidence and everything. They got evidence, DNA, fingerprints, eyewitness testimony. And I go, yeah, this fool going to jail. And then it's like, no, no. And it's like, oh shit, okay. I see what we on now. You lost those people. You lost those people. Then, you know, you lost the people who were true blue to your cause. And then they got old and you threw them under the bus. And you plenty of them, they out in public begging for people to help them. You know, stumbling around, stammering around, shuffling around, and realizing, oh, I've been having hatred in my heart my whole life, and the people that enabled it and rewarded me from hatred, they're the same people that put me out the pasture. And now I gotta, I gotta rely on these others that are supposed to be beneath me. And it's too late for them to tell anybody because they old, ain't nobody gonna listen to them, they just gonna die. That happens a lot. And people feel like those old people don't count because, hey man, you finna die, you old, whatever. And then you have the others. A situation like this. Father told you from the jump, I don't want this to be a racial issue. It's not a racial issue. But y'all made it a racial issue. And now his whole family got to go look at it like, okay. Okay. Because this is a white black story the whole time. Okay. This is what we doing. And if it don't go the way that white America wants it, or even the family wants it, right? And what I mean is, if Carmelo gets acquitted, and because the proof says that he was defending himself, and then, oh God, it's the equivalent to OJ. That's what y'all gonna say. That's what y'all gonna say. Y'all play that type of game, and then they're gonna sit there and they're gonna go, The only reason y'all cared about this story because my son was white, and the guy he got into it was black. You know how I know this? Because like a week later, there was a school shooting at Florida State University, and a white kid killed 2 Hispanic men and shot 6 other people, and then had a little racial manifesto that doesn't hold as much weight. I'm not saying they threw the story under the bus, but man, it's like, oh wow, I get it now. Then you have people who, they're so hate-filled that the kids wind up gravitating to different races of people, and then they wind up with mixed grandkids, and they're like, maybe I gotta look at this a little bit different now. But y'all constantly, it's constant. Then you got situations where people, some of you might have kids or family members or friends, and they get in certain situations like, accidents, or somebody bullies them, and then somebody of a different race is the one that actually has their back, and then it's like, oh, but once again, be so proud to the racism and the nationalism. It's like, no, you're weak for that. Okay, so your white kid's getting beat up by another white kid, and a black kid stops it, and now they're weak. And the whole white family's weak because somebody stood up for your kid. It's like, we out of here. We're not dealing with y'all. We're not dealing with y'all. And let's just be honest about this. Y'all are a lot at this point. Y'all are a loud minority. That's the silent majority, right? Don't nobody want to be with you. Don't nobody want to be around you. You want to be in your enclaves, whitey, white. Go do that. Ain't nobody stopping you. Nobody's stopping you. Nobody's going, hey, how can I say this? And nobody's going, oh, you want to be in all white space? You can't do it. No, nobody's saying that. People got have at it. But stay over there. Now, getting back to what it's really about. Because as a black man, I see this. Y'all put it in your television, media, movies all the time. If it's like American. It was American History X all over again. Like, oh. you have blacks around you, and it's like, bro, let me say this to you. Y'all better be careful about disrespecting your own people like this in their most vulnerable of moments. Because this is something, to be perfectly honest, this is something that black people don't do. I don't know. I don't think this is something Hispanic people do. I don't think this is something that Asian people do. This is something that can't just I got a race issue, but I ain't gonna go that far that I'm just gonna tell somebody, oh, since your kids died, you're weak. Yeah, you coming off as weak. Nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. And see, because we'll actually get into a fight behind that and somebody get hurt. And then even you white folks, that's a black on black crime. Well, it'll be black on black crime. You're gonna get white on white crime, keep playing like that with people. And you're gonna deserve it. And I guarantee you're gonna be one of them white dudes that talk all that stuff in your little suit and tie, and in your half Hitler haircut, and it was time to throw them hands. Jimmy, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. No, you don't know what you're doing. So stop being a passive aggressive little bitch, and not just respect the man's wishes. Respect the fact that he had a son that died, and let that man mourn without you trying to make a fucking spectacle of it. Y'all are. That's why y'all going to hell. The God you believe in is definitely Satan, because you motherfuckers is going to hell. And as long as hell's full of white people, I'm good. Have a good time. You have all the segregation you needed. Stupid ass. I'm done. You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna tell you that.